Yes, good evening to everybody. Welcome to the today class. The law of insurance that I am dealing over there. Then that is the fifth unit, and the topic is IRDA that we have dealt the power, role, and functions of the not rule role of the and functions of the IRDA. The IRDA means yes,
Insurance Regulatory and Development
Insurance
Authority.
Regulatory Development Authority.
very good, very good. I appreciate the things. Yes. Now, what I cited on the screen, please read. Anyone?
Good evening. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to live a life you are excited about. Don't let others make you forget that.
Yes, it's a good evening. That is a salutation, and you deserve to be happy, and you deserve to be live life you are excited about. Don't let the others make you forget that. Means others try to make it to forget other the thing, but don't divert your things because you want to lead their life. Because life is short and learning is long. Is it not?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So let us see that how best we can make good use of today class, and because I already put the asterisk mark over that point which I was completed the IRDA. This is the asterisk which I put it over there. Then I will remove it. Then we will start from here, and that is the effect over the share market. How it is having the effect over the share market. That is the IRDA. The rules and regulations will be there. Since the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority has introduced the United Link Insurance, this is one of the insurance plans, an insurance plan in which the policyholders get investment and insurance in a single plan, and more people are trying out the plan. Therefore, with the help of the insurance products, can now be raised more easily for the companies and has attached many persons indirectly with the activities of the share market. Yeah, now the question comes over there. Whatever the amount in the form of the premium collected by the insurer, what they do? Anyone? Did you understand the question?
Sir, మళ్ళీ క్వశ్చన్ చెప్పండి సార్.
See, the insurer will take the premium from the insured. The premium is nothing but the money. What do they do with the accumulated money by the insurer? Yes. They give loan to the companies, even they give the loan to the government to see that they would invest it. When they invest it in the India, by keeping the companies or any other manufacturing units or by any other development activities are concerned, they will sell the shares, and they will also accumulate the money, and they will start the business. Then the share market value of the big company will be raised. Then the people, those who purchase the shares, also their economy will be increased. So share market will be doubled. Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
That is a fact. See, what do you do with the money? సార్ పాత్ర పెట్టి లంక బిందెలు పెడతాం సార్. పెడితే ఏం చేస్తారండి? అవి మీరు తిన్నారు, ఎవరు తిన్నారు, ఎవరికో దొరుకుతాయి. సో నౌ ద క్వశ్చన్, money should not be kept in the bank. It should be rotation. Rotation లో చేయాలి దాన్ని. When it is rotated, naturally, that's why fixed deposits are there taken by the financial institutions, and these institutions will give the loan to the companies or anyone that who come forward, even including the house loans, and they will give it in the when you give the house loans, they will pay the interest. The interest you keep the fixed deposit is different. The interest you pay for the house loan is different. Are you following?
ఎస్ సార్.
The same thing like dollars, you buy it a different market price. The dollars you sell it a different market price, because that is the essence of the business. Because you will take the commission when you buying it, and you will sell it the same dollar to the other person by taking the commission. He will take the less and he will buy the more. He will sell the more. So that is the commission that he will get. That is the essence of the business. So here the effect over the share market means share market will be very much grown over there. Earlier you know only the life insurance, but now you know the how many insurance you know it? Anyone?
లైఫ్ ఇన్సూరెన్స్ అండ్ నాన్ లైఫ్ ఇన్సూరెన్స్ సార్.
Only two. What are the company? Share insurers labels. Name of the Insurance. Forget about the public insurance companies.
Sir,
Life
SBI
insurance
life
companies
insurance,
will
sir.
be the same.
Yeah, there is the
Sir,
HDFC is there, IAC Lombard is there, Allianz is there, and Bajaj is there. Many other private license insurance companies will come into the market. There are roughly 26 insurance companies are there. Six public insurance companies are there. Once I have shown the list of the companies where the public is less and the private is more. I told also the what is the generally the usage would be the mushroom growth of the companies. That is the wording they use it. In the 1990, if you happen to see it, there is a mushroom growth of the law colleges are there in Andhra Pradesh, erstwhile Andhra Pradesh. The many, at least 28 law colleges are more than 29 law colleges are opened over there. Many of them opened, but later on, those who survived is now you can see the list. I believe for the master there is a 29, for the other things there is a 19 or 24 are there which are survived, and that to be, of course, that day by day the law is becoming a very much priority, and people are taking the admissions. Of course, forget about the quality of the law. I mean, quality of the education in the law colleges, that is entirely different. I am not giving the point. A person who is alert enough, even he studied any law college, will reach to the zenith. Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
What is zenith?
Pinnacle, sir.
Zenith, apex, high place. So that is the zenith. Zenith. So
Zenith.
yeah. So that is means the elevated place means the highest place. That is the wording that you could use it. So now let us come to that, because share market with the value would be there, and more of the law colleges and the education also comes over there. And you would have seen that there are national law universities are there in India. I believe that is 11 something like that, or more than that. Otherwise, there is only one law university is there. First, which is the law university? Only one, that is the brainchild of late N.R. Manavamidhan. N.R. Madhavameenan. That is the brainchild of the NLSUI. That is in Bangalore. That is in Bangalore. The NLSUI is the one first, but later on the many other come into the market over there. But a good number of the thing is Nalsar, Hyderabad also keeping a good name in these days. In addition to LLSUI and Delhi NLU also giving the very good name over there. So these are the NLU, that is the national law universities are there, which are preferably they will grill it and they will make the students most of the thing, including like the Amity is there, then ICFA is there, then you can say that the Symbiosis is there, which is making the good, what I say, pace with the other universities in India. Yes, now the education is becoming a very permanent point. Earlier we used to say that LLB full form, sir, license for lodging and boarding. But that license for lodging and boarding is changed now in this, because of the demand would be there, and many people are joining over there. But now come to the matter of the final year students. Up to final year, of course, there may be some dropouts also there. Okay, let us come to the point. Why I am giving the mushroom growth of the, what I say, insurance companies are nowadays is happening, especially from the 1986, because of many other rules and regulations are made it over. So let us come to the point, effect over the economy of India. Naturally, the GDP will be increased or decreased.
Increased, sir.
What is GDP?
Gross domestic product.
Yes, the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority affects over the economy and development of the country, because money is invested by the investors or the individuals in various types of insurance products, has channelized the funds of the country for the non-economic activity to economic activity, and has made available to the government of a country in order to implement the various development activities in the country. See, earlier we used to have the only steam engine. Now, from steam engine to
Electric engine, sir.
directly from steam engine, it has come electric
Diesel, sir.
No, sir.
fuel. Fuel is there. There is a diesel engine. Later on, the electric engine. After sometimes might be there a solar engine might be there. So now the development would be there in the transport, because if you want to see any country's development is there, you can see the development of the roads and road transport and network of the trains or transport. Either you say the road transport, or you say the train transport, or you say the air transport, or you say the yes
water transport.
water transport. So that is the way where we can make it, because in the water we sail, in the air we fly, on the road we ride or travel. Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yeah, these are the things which can be made. So that is the number one. Another one, if you see the in the language of the law, if you want to see any country's development, you please see the country's law of tort. What? Law of
Thought.
tort. What is tort?
Wrongdoer.
A civil wrongs. Thirds, because people will not quite. If anybody is using the high volume of the music system, you can file a case against him under the offense of
Nuisance.
nuisance. Suppose if any you person use the unparliamentary language, you can file a case against him on the under the banner of under the offense of
Libel,
Yes, sir.
Abuse
libel or
language.
defamation, either libel or slander. Orally, it is a slander, and written it is a libel. But there is no distinction now in India, because both are crime as well as a charge. So now these are the things where people are not keeping quiet, because they want to know their rights. When somebody violates the right, they want to get the compensation. They will file a case. They will not keep quiet. So nowadays, if you do a little wrong, also people will file the pill, or they will file the writ and get the stay. Either in the employment is concerned, or in the admission is are concerned, in any other manner. If any person goes without following the proper procedure, or without following the norms of the bylaws or laws or any other thing, then people will not keep quiet. They will file a suit, and that is the way that now, if any country's development will be there, see the law part of the country, then the country development will be known to the other people. Generally, our Telugu saying is there. ఇల్లును చూసి
Illalu.
ఇల్లాలు ఎట్లున్నది తెలుసుకోవచ్చు. Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that is the point which I want to say to you. So that is the effect of the economy. The economy will be increased over there. Now, earlier that only one breadwinner would be there, that is only masculine. But now,
both genders, sir.
both genders are equally, I say, equally. A day will come and you will see a woman would be a driver of a Rajdhani, even Garuda transport, TSRTC. So let us come to the point now. The RDA complaint. If the complaints are concerned, in case the insurer is not happy with the working of the insurance, then he can seek redressal by following the steps mentioned below. Suppose RDA is fails to do. So what do you do? Suppose the lower court fails to do justice to you. What do you do? Yes?
Sir.
You appeal to the higher court, district court. In the district court, you will not get the justice. You appeal to the high court. From there, Supreme Court, because these are channels are there. Yes, let us come to the step one. The file your complaint in the writing and attach the required documents. So whatever your complaint would be there, better you file it in writing and add the supporting documents. Number one step. Number two step. Take a written acknowledgement of your complaint with a date. So whenever you give the complaint, please take the written acknowledgement. That's why if any legal notice will be sent to the other party, what do they do?
Registered post, sir.
They will send by the registered post mostly, because there is a signature with the acknowledgement. Number one. Number two, even by the speed post also, it is deemed that it is reached over there, because even the speed post also, they will take the signature. If you want, they will give the copy to us.
Yes, sir.
And moreover, if any speed post will be sent now, you can track it also. Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
Even by the DHL, even by the FedEx. If you send by sir, what is FedEx, sir?
Federal Exchange, sir.
What it does?
So it is a transport, sir. It is a letter transport, sir.
It is not only letter transport, it is having innumerable. They have their own airport, they have their own chartered planes, they do have own vendors with the many other companies. It will making a that among the 40 or 50, it is comes within the 15 to 20, the multinational companies. Okay, come to the point here. Let us speak that because the written acknowledgement should be taken over there. Suppose if the receiver refused to take the letter, even the postman writes over there, refuse to accept it or take it. It is enough. 15 days time will be considered. According to the General Clause Act of his concern, the intimation is reached to him. The legal notice is brought to the notice. Or we can do any other means because it is an offense if anybody receives a letter. Deny the letter. Okay, come to the another point. The insurance company is supposed to resolve the problem with the applicant within 15 days. Generally, whenever the written statement is given over there to the insurance company by taking the acknowledgement due, then the 15 days you have to solve the complaint. In case the applicant is not satisfied with the redressal of the insurer, then in that case he can approach the grievance redressal officer of its branch or any other office he can deal with it. There is in every place there is a grievance cell is there. Did you see the grievance cell anywhere? Yes. In the railway station also you can find the grievance cell. Or they will write, if any complaint would be there, the complaint book is available with the
Station master.
station master. See, you suppose in that, I don't know whether you saw it or not. Suppose if the driver is not driving well a vehicle, please intimate to the so and so number. It is clearly written. If the driver is reckless driving, please call us. There is a mobile number is there. Have you seen in the vehicle back?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I saw.
Sir.
So there is a complaint book is there where you can lodge a complaint. There is a grievance cell would be there where in the Bar Council of India there is a grievance cell would be the secretary. And once I posted to the each and everybody, if anybody is not happy with the either the lecturer or the management or by the university by another means for their services, you can directly write to the grievance cell. That is the secretary of the Bar Council of India. Yes, that is the right to you have it. Because now people are keeping quiet. Don't think that people are illiterate. No, now they are getting the knowledge of it. You can fool the person once. You can fool the second time. You cannot fool the
Third time.
third time. That's the word. Like it. Take the point from you. So we can approach with any redressal agencies. For instance, if you want to take the Information Act, the Right to Information Act is there. There we can file it directly to the public information officer in the first instance. Later you can make the appeal. Then we can make the appeal to the even the second is the state and third is the nation. National level also you can write an appeal. So now you have to be aware of all those points because the redressal machinery and the steps also, because if you say them plainly, if they don't listen at the time, the adamant people activities only let them, however you may be high, the law is above you. So let us come to the point. Send an email or to a complainant, irda.gov.in to approach the grievance redressal cell for the Consumer Affairs Department, IRDA. There also a department would be there. Or you can approach to the even a consumer commission, the district consumer commission or the state consumer commission when you are not happy by the decision of
Lecture.
not lecture by the decision of the district consumer commission. Then you can approach the state consumer commission. From there you can approach the national consumer commission. So this is the hierarchy would be there. That is the reason that we will say that first exhaust the local remedies. Exhaust the local remedies. Then you can go to the High Court or a Supreme Court. Yes, coming by using an integrated grievance management system, the applicant can register the track of the complaint at, of course, they have given the www. ఈ www ఏంటిదండి ఇది?
సార్ వరల్డ్ వైడ్ వెబ్సైట్ సార్.
ఇంకొకటి www.
వరల్డ్ వైడ్ వెబ్ సార్.
అది కరెక్ట్. ఇంకోటి చెప్పండి సార్. హోక్ సాగాన్ అండర్వాలా అండర్ గ్రౌండా?
వోక్స్ వ్యాగనా సార్.
అర్థమైందా? హోక్ సాగాన్ అంటే ముసలోడు ఎట్లా రెజ్లింగ్ చేస్తారు చూసారా? తెల్ల తెల్ల మిసాలు
WWF సార్. WWF WWE.
అది WWFE. అదే ఈ WWW అంటే ఇంకోటి ఏంటంటే వైన్ ఉమెన్ అండ్ వెల్త్. ఓకే, కమ్ టు ద పాయింట్ అగైన్. దే ఆర్ డేంజరస్. ఆఫ్ కోర్స్ దిస్ ఈస్ of course we can, the way that you can use it, the way that you can treat it, because a knife is dangerous, a knife is a
useful.
Yes, it depends upon the application. Yes, let us come to the point again. The applicant can then send a letter of the facts to the Insurance Regulatory Development Authority with the complaint. See, the present High Court Chief Justice, what is her name? Telangana.
Hima Kohli sir.
That Suomoto, they have written a letter to the, taken to the cognizance of the offense of this, that virtual, that is the killing of the brutal, the dastardly activity of the couples who what is killed in the
Raman Rao.
Yes, Gattu Raman Rao and Nagamani, and the High Court has, Suomoto has taken into consideration, and they file it to the government for the explanation, including the police department. Take an inquiry and support it. One need not to write an application. Sometimes, if the matter is so sensitive to be there, naturally, one should have to come, because a person who works for the society, a person who does something to the justice, and if the culprit should be there, then naturally also give the every advocate should be given a revolver. License, free license will be given for them to protect themselves, instead of, because the government will not give the bodyguard to them, because the bodyguard becomes the enemy, then what will happen to them? Okay, it is not that platform very vacant to mention, but what I want to say is everyone should have the rights now. Then no one can keep quiet. One can go to the redressal agency and see that the justice should be done. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So now the question comes over the RDA guidelines are concerned. RDA guidelines and rules of the health and medical claims, of course, they have given for each one there is a guidelines. Fire insurance, there is a separate guidelines. Marine insurance, there is a separate one. Then the life insurance, there is a separate guidelines to be there. But overall, generally, they will take care of it and they will deal it. So IRDA guidelines for the rules and health and medical claims are concerned. India has seen a high rise in the growth of the health insurance sector for the past few years. Now, everybody would know the health insurance card they are taking it. And in every government or semi-government or autonomous body or MNC, there is every month there is some deduction would be there for the health insurance. Without health insurance, they will not give the employment. So it is become a mandatory now health insurance sector for the past few years. If you happen to see the MNC, every person, employee, including the father and mother of the employee, should have the health insurance. Of course, deduction should be there. The reason behind the growth can be considered as an increase in the awareness among the people regarding the importance of the health and insurance, and also. So nowadays, many people are having the health consciousness. That's why you could see in the early morning, the people go for the walking. Did you see it?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
In
sir.
most of the places, I saw in most of the places, even taluka level, even the lesser level also, people now got the health habits of it. They were going for the walking and they are doing some of the physical exercise, or they are doing their own work. Instead of going in the motorbike, they are going on the bicycle. అరే పైసలు ఉన్నప్పుడు పైసలు లేనప్పుడు సైకిల్ తొక్కినావా నడిపినావు. మరి పైసలు ఉన్నప్పుడు అదే సైకిల్ నడుపుతాను ఎక్కడ? జిమ్లా. ఆర్ యు ఫాలోయింగ్ మీ?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So rise in the disposable income of the people. So the people, the income is more, and now they can spread it. Or the people definitely enjoy it when they do have the money. They go and see at least Taj Mahal. I don't know how many people have seen the Taj Mahal. Yes, any one of you, keep your hand on your heart and tell me.
Saw, sir. I saw.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, you have seen. Yes,
Yes, sir.
go
No,
ahead. Go
sir.
ahead. Yes, it is one of the seventh wonder of the world. That's the old seventh wonder of the world. So now the question comes over there. The people only goes to the Taj Mahal, those who are self-sufficient, and they can spend the money for at least for the sightseeing purposes, because economic conditions will be increased over there, and hence they would like to spend something for the life. So the main purpose of the insurance of the health industry is not only to sell the health insurance policies, but also to effective and speedy remedy in case of any necessity. So whenever the problem comes over there, then naturally when you have the health insurance card, then you can directly go to any referral hospital, because that expenditure will be borne by the insurance company. Of course, there is a limited is there, and something only 60%, something 100%. There is a different issue. But some complaints have been made by the customers about the denial by the insurance companies on a perky grounds. Not perky grounds, not filthy grounds. Of course, is a meager minor grounds. We can say it. So when such a thing would be there, they say one can go to the court, and they will. Of course, redressal agencies are there. When then you can get the remedy in the redressal agency. Suppose if you purchase any goods, the goods is not worth enough to consume, then where do you go? Yes.
Other places, sir.
See, when you purchase the goods is not worth enough. At the times, either you say that the person either to take back and give the money or replace it. Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Suppose if they given a supply the refrigerator is not up to the function level, and we want the replacement. He say he denied to replace it. Where do you go? Consumer. Consumer, district consumer forum, because you need not to even keep any court fee there. A mere a letter with the vouchers enough. Are you following me? District forum
Yes, sir.
అండి ఈ సర్వీస్ ఇన్సూరెన్స్ కూడా పోవచ్చు డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ ఫోరం కి. Even for the consumer goods also you can go to the, because services are deficiency of the services. Even for medical negligence also you can go for that one. Even for the railway also you can go for that one. Of course, certain points there is a railway court is there where you have to file the case. We have, because of our teaching that yes, in the law of torts we have the railway is held liable. Even then the lady and mother are traveling in a bogie, and in that bogie there is no what is a washroom, water is there. So this lady, what she did it for going for the toilet, she passed from one bogie to another bogie. ఎట్లా పాస్ అవుతారండి వన్ bogie to another bogie? One coach to another coach, one compartment to another compartment in a long run trains. Yes.
There will be a corridor, sir. There will be a corridor, sir.
అదే అందుకోసం నేను అడిగేది, కారిడార్ అన్నారు దాన్ని. ఒక కంపార్ట్మెంట్ ఇంకో కంపార్ట్మెంట్ కి పోయే ప్లేస్ ని దాన్ని కారిడార్ అన్నారు. ఒక లింక్ ఉంటది, ఒక గొడుగు తిరుగు ఉంటది, ఒకటి దాని మీద వేస్తారు, ఏది ఇటొకటి అటొకటి వేస్తారు, దాని మీదకి వెళ్ళి నడుచుకుంటూ పోవాలా బ్రిడ్జ్ తిరిగా. దానికి ప్రత్యేకమైన పేరు ఉన్నది, అందుకోసం మీకు అడుగుతాను ఇవన్నీ. వెస్టిబులే అంటారు దాన్ని. ఏమంటారు? VESTIBULE, vestibule. So she passed from one compartment through the vestibule to another compartment for the toilet, for the washroom. So meanwhile a jerk was there. So in the jerk what will happen, there is some gap would be there, she fell down from the vestibule down and she died. So now they filed a case against the consumer, because the deficiency of the services will be there not to provide the water in the compartment, and that is the reason she traveled, she went from one place to another place for washing it because of the deficient service. Then the consumer court would be having the jurisdiction to entertain such a case, and the railway will be held liable to pay the compensation. చూసారా? ఒక్క వాటర్ పెట్టక మూడాలన చూడండి, either she died or she injured, whatever. ఎందుకంటే రన్నింగ్ ట్రైన్ కదా, Mostly she will die or she will get injured. But anyway, that a damage is caused to the passenger because of the deficiency of the service, not providing the water in the compartment. Then the railway company is liable. The consumer court will deal such a case. Is it clear? అదే మళ్ళీ యాక్సిడెంట్ అయింది అనుకోండి, మళ్ళీ మనకు ట్రైబ్యునల్ వస్తుంది అక్కడ, ఆటోమేటిక్గా కోర్ట్ వస్తుంది అక్కడ. సో ద మెయిన్ పర్పస్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ ఇన్సూరెన్స్ ఆఫ్ ది హెల్త్ ఇండస్ట్రీ ఇస్ నాట్ ఓన్లీ ఫర్ ఎస్.
It cannot be called as a negligence, sir.
అంటే ఇప్పుడు డెఫిషియన్సీ సర్వీస్ ఎందులో పడుతుందండి? ఇప్పుడు అన్ని టాట్స్ మొత్తం దాని జీనస్ ఏంటిదంటే నెగ్లిజెన్స్. టాట్ మొత్తం జీనస్ ఏంటంటే నెగ్లిజెన్స్ అండి. ఇవన్నీ స్పెసిస్ మిగతాయండి. ఆర్ యూ ఫాలోయింగ్?
Yes, sir.
సి దెర్ ఇస్ ఎ డ్యూటీ. ఇప్పుడు మన దగ్గర జంక్షన్ లో తెలుసా, నీళ్లు పెడతారు, చూసిండ్రా? కంపార్ట్మెంట్ నీళ్లు ఎక్కిస్తారు. ఇది లాంగ్ లాంగ్ ట్రైన్స్ కి.
Yes, sir. Standing like is, sir.
అయితే కొన్ని చోట్ల అక్కడ ఏంటంటే బ్రేక్ ఉంటుంది వాళ్ళకి అక్కడ. అంటే దాదాపు 10 to 15 minutes బ్రేక్ ఉంటుంది అక్కడ. ఇద కొంత డిస్టెన్స్ పోయిన తర్వాత ఆ బ్రేక్ లో ఏంటంటే ఇట్ ఇస్ ఎ ఫెసిలిటీ ఫర్ ద ప్యాసింజర్ టు అట్లీస్ట్ మూవ్ ఆన్ ద ప్లాట్ఫామ్ ఆర్ మూవ్ ఫ్రమ్ వన్ కంపార్ట్మెంట్ టు అనదర్ కంపార్ట్మెంట్. బికాస్ ఫర్ లాంగ్ రన్నింగ్ ట్రైన్స్ దెర్ ఈజ్ ఏ కిచెన్ కార్ ఉంటుంది దాంట్లో. యూ నీడ్ నాట్ టు గో. అఫ్ కోర్స్ మన దగ్గర లిక్కర్స్ సెల్ చేయరు కానీ, బట్ ద అదర్ కంట్రీస్ నో దే విల్ సెల్ ద లిక్కర్స్ ఆల్సో దేర్ ఇన్ సైడ్. అఫ్ కోర్స్ యూ కెన్ గో అండ్ డ్రింక్ ఇన్ ద పర్టికులర్ ప్లేస్. నాట్ మందిలో తాగొద్దు అక్కడ. యూ గో అండ్ సిట్ ఇన్ ఎ పర్టికులర్ ప్లేస్. అక్కడ మీకు డైనింగ్ టేబుల్ తిరిగి ఉంటుంది. దే విల్ సర్వ్ ద లిక్కర్ టు యూ. దే విల్ సర్వ్ వాట్ ఎవర్ యూ వాంట్. అండ్ ఫ్రమ్ దేర్ యూ కెన్ గో టు యువర్ కంపార్ట్మెంట్ అండ్ స్లీప్ ఓవర్ దేర్ వితౌట్ కాజింగ్ ఎనీ న్యూసెన్స్ టు ద అదర్ పీపుల్. ఈవెన్ నాట్ ఓన్లీ దేర్, క్రూయిజ్ ఉంటుంది చూడండి, క్రూయిజ్ సేల్ చేస్తాం చూడండి. యూ హ్యావ్ ఆల్ ద ఫెసిలిటీస్ ఓవర్ దేర్. సో వై ఐఎమ్ గివింగ్ దిస్ థింగ్, ఇది డెఫిషియన్సీ ఆఫ్ సర్వీసెస్ ఎట్లా వస్తుంది? నెగ్లిజెన్స్ వలన వస్తుంది. So that is the reason we can say they file a case and get it redressed. So the people are not keeping quiet now. Even if you are using a chalk piece which is not a dustless, by that you can guard the bronchitis. Even you can sue the management, not providing the a modern gadget like the whiteboard or white marker or dustless chalk piece. Of course, now nobody is using the chalk piece over there. It is outdated. Only old generation people are using it because now the whiteboard is there. Then naturally will or because I used to write on the glass board. Even not whiteboard. Of course, glass board also there. In the glass board you can use the chalk piece, but the whiteboard you can use the markers. Are you following?
Yes, sir.
And the best method is PPT, PowerPoint presentation. You can save the time. You can have the discussion. You can have the debate. You can ask the people to participate in it, and you can give the explanation to it, and you can have the good a command over the subject in the short time that we give the explanation more over there. The PPT, and the PPT is the best method because OHP is the old method. What is OHP?
There is also one PowerPoint presentation, sir.
ఓవర్ హెడ్ ప్రొజెక్టర్ అంటారు. దాంట్లో ఏం చేస్తారు? ట్రాన్స్పరెంట్ స్లైడ్స్ వేస్తారు. దాని మీద రాసి దాని మీద వేసేస్తే అక్కడ కనబడుతుంది అక్కడ. అది ఓల్డ్ మెథడ్ అయింది. ఆర్ యూ ఫాలోయింగ్ మీ? ఓహెచ్పి ఇస్ ద ఓల్డ్ మెథడ్, ద పీపీటీ ఇస్ ద న్యూ మెథడ్. ఏది పవర్ పాయింట్ ప్రజెంటేషన్. ఇప్పుడు ఆల్ ఇంటర్నేషనల్ కాన్ఫరెన్సెస్ దే విల్ నాట్ అలౌ యూ. దే విల్ గివ్ ఓన్లీ 5 minutes. In a 5 minutes that you have to give it and 2 or 3 minutes for the discussion, or it is open to the floor to ask any question. Overall 10 minutes, not more than 10 minutes will be given for the international conference, where you have to gist it, and 7 minutes you have to present it, and 3 minutes you have to give the answer to your questions. So that is the time factor would be there where the international conference are going on. And they don't give the 15 minutes time, 20 minutes time over there to you. Whatever you want to say, they say the gist of it by showing the PPT and give the floor to the ask the questions. That is the way of style of giving the lectures. That is the style of making the participation of the people. Let us come to the point. But some complaints have been made by the customers about the denial by the insurance companies on the filthy grounds. Therefore, the authority decided to introduce the reforms would help the people for making successful claims and getting the appropriate remedies. So people will not keep quiet now. If a person has slipped down on the butcher shop, in front of the butcher shop, he will file a case against the butcher shop owner, because why you are keeping your butcher in the front of your shop such a smooth or such a slippery way, because that fellow has thrown the fatty substance on the front of the shop that made the slippery, and the customer fell down over there. At that instance, he can file a case against the butcher shop not keeping the place in worth enough to walk it, and hence he got the fracture, and he got all the expenses of the fracture plus his attendance charges also, plus the livelihood which you are going to get it, and he lost it, even that also it could be included. So that is the assessment of the damages to be there. That depends upon the council, and he will make the different slots how much assessment would be there. Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So now the question comes over there. Now the 438 still would have some time. Then the new rules to standardize the health insurance sector by the IRDA, the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority in India, IMC, at increasing the efficiency and protecting the interest of the policyholders. And to avoid any kind of the misunderstanding, the authority has decided to introduce the guidelines. So everybody will give the guidelines, how to use it, how to claim it, what the steps to be followed, what are the documents should be enclosed. Everything should be given over there. Then the people will file it and get the redressal within no time. Justice to be done, but it seems to be done. Repeat.
Justice to be done, but it seems to be done.
Yes. ఇప్పుడు జస్టిస్ ఇచ్చిండ ఎప్పుడు 16 సంవత్సరాల తర్వాత జస్టిస్ ఇచ్చింది అనుకోండి, దర్ ఇస్ నో యూజ్ అట్ ఆల్. ఓన్లీ 3 హియరింగ్స్ లో జస్టిస్ రావాలి. ఓన్లీ 3. That is the expedition way of things. In the civil cases also, it will not drag to the years together. No. It takes very little time. This civil case of nature is should be completed by this time. But how it will come, it depends upon the efficiency of the courts, number 1. Number 2, number of courts will be high. Number 3, the courts, whatever they say is the law, and they will see, directly they will ask you. If you want, you can defend them. Yes, they will give the, whether to be punished or not to be punished, whether to be fined or not to be fined. Over. Just one. In the petty offences, just go to the court and get it. But only the other offences, it will take 1 or 2 hearings only. And that will be not for the months together. It is only the days, this week or next week, or you will get the remedy. So now the question, the guidelines introduced by IRDA aims to reduce the fraudulent cases and provide the contentment of the policy holders. ఇది కొన్ని fraudulent cases కూడా ఉంటాయండి. అటువంటి మాత్రం they will have to punish them, and they have to give them such a what is say monetary punishment as well the corporal punishment to be given if any person has filed a fraudulent case, because it is nothing but it is wasting the time of the court, plus you are harassing another person and without any reasonable grounds. Of course, people doesn't have the mind to think in that way. If a man will think it, definitely that he will realize that what he is doing or one is doing is wrong. Because normally the policy holders don't trust the insurance policies, so the authority try to work on this aspect and has tried to increase the level of the trust between the policy holders and insurer. So now even the court should have to not see that a common man should have not think that if you go to the court, it is nothing but the time of the waste and time of the money. The court, a person who goes to the court feel that court will come to the rescue, even the poor also. Of course, legal aid clinic is there, legal aid programs are there. If you are poor, that a legal aid will give a advocate to you to defend your case. Yes, that facility also given over there. So let us come to the point here, and they have to awaken it. They have to see that justice should be done and the cases will be solved within no time. Though the policy seekers will be able to understand the different clauses, which in turn help them in investing in only those policies who will satisfy their requirement. So whenever you want to buy the policies, generally you will see that the policy, the insurance interest you do how to keep the policy, what nature of the policy that you are going to purchase it. So depending upon that, you will buy it. Of course, the agent also will give the idea to you. So it's more better to policy will be purchased by this one, is more suitable to you because of your age factor, because your income factor, and because of other prevailing factors over there. It will be quite good for this reason. So a better agent who is a good guider, and you will see that both the insurer and the insured, both the purpose would be served instead of not taking their own gain. Did you follow me what I said? Yes. Give me the
Yes, sir.
answer. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Below mentioned is a link that will provide you with all the guidelines for this one. Of course, they have given the link. సార్ మేము చదువుకోలేదు కాదు సార్ మాకు ఎట్లా చెప్తుంది సార్ ఈ లింక్ ఎట్లా కొట్టాలా ఏం చేయాలా సార్ is it is a bliss or a bless? Now the digital world is there, but now everybody is having a notebook. Instead of writing on the paper and pen, they are being come with the notebook. That is nothing but a iPad or something like the small. We can handy. We can take it out and you can write it and you can take it and you can take the photos. What I say, screenshot also in it. Then you can run your show instead of writing in your hand. You can write it on the or the sound recording also there. They will record it and they will listen it. They will make it out. Or sometimes they will know they will keep the lectures in the YouTube. Then we are free time would be there. Then you can listen it and then you can prepare your what I say answer for that YouTube. And some people will just they post it in the a common email. Then whatever the assignment would be there, whatever the exam would be there, whatever the test would be there, they will post it and it is you. You have to check it and come to the class with a ready made. Sir, I did not know it. Sir, I did not come yesterday. No, that is a lame excuse. So let us come to the point because the education, the system of the using the modern technology is there, and with this, the education becomes a very much because you may be somewhere or anywhere, but you can engage the classes not like that, not exactly not like the physical, but still you can make them physical by taking the participation of the
Students.
students. So that is way that I will ask after 10 minutes, after 5 minutes, after 3 minutes, I will want to see that whether the people are listening or whether people are not listening, whether it kept it open or they are doing their own work, because I want to see the presence of it. So at least one person has to give the answer for me, because every person will be give the answer. Then who will be the listener? Sir, you will be the listener, but I want the only mono answer, but not the chorus answer. Sorry, chorus ఏంటి సార్ ఇది చెప్పండి. CHORUS కోరస్. మీకు తెలియకపోతే సార్ మీరు
Combined answer, sir.
మీరు స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ లో కొట్టకండి, ఇట్ టేక్స్ టైం.
Combined answer, sir.
అంటే గ్రూప్
Chorus singers.
చెప్పద్దు. యా కోరస్ సింగర్స్ అంటారు, సోలో సింగర్స్ అంటారు, కోరస్ ఉంటది, అందరు గ్రూప్ పాడతారు అన్నట్టు, కోరస్ అంటారు దాంట. సో ఐ డోంట్ వాంట్ ద కోరస్ ఆన్సర్, ఐ వాంట్ ద సింగిల్ ఆన్సర్. దట్ ఈస్ ద బెస్ట్ వే టు మేక్ ఇట్ అవుట్. దట్ ఫస్ట్ ద పాయింట్, ఫస్ట్ ఛాన్స్ is given to that man who unmute and give the answer to me. So that is the point. Now the time is 4:45 exactly. Then we can see that IRDA rules, and we will see, and we'll try to finish by tomorrow if possible, by taking part of the students. And that is the style of my lecture, where my lecture would not be the one-way traffic. It is a which way? వన్ వేలో ఏంది నేను చెప్తా ఉంటారు, మీరు వింటా ఉంటారు.
By
ఇప్పుడు మనం ఆ సరోజిని దేవి హాస్పిటల్ నుండి మనం అక్కడికి పోతాం చూడండి, ఎయిర్పోర్ట్ పోయేటాం చూడండి, ఆ ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ వేని ఏం పేరు పెట్టారండి సార్? మేము పోలేదు సార్ అట్లకెళ్ళి, ఎప్పుడు మేము ఎప్పుడైనా ఎల్బీ నగర్ నుండి పోయినాం సార్. నరసింహారావు, పివి నరసింహారావు ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ హైవే అంటారు దాన్ని. ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ హైవే అంటే అర్థం ఏంటిదండి? ఒక వైపు నుండి పోవాలా, ఇంకో వైపు నుండి రావాలా, దాన్ని ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ హైవే అంటారు. అంటే మధ్యలో ఏముంటదండి? ఐదర్ డివైడర్ ఆర్ సెపరేట్ లైన్. ఆర్ యూ ఫాలోయింగ్?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is the expressway. So my class would be an expressway, but not one way, because I will say I will want to see that it should be paid back to me. Means the response should have to come to me. That is the word. With this, that I would like to stop my today's lecture, and thank you very much for your patient listening. But I would like to say thanks by keeping a slide or a flexi or a posting. By this, thanks very much for your patient listening.
Thank you,
And
sir.
see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is a Saturday. Then after tomorrow there will not be class, but tomorrow that I would like to finish as much as I can for the IRDA.